Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, but not over external events. Understand this, and you will find strength." In a world where emotions can feel like turbulent waves, how can we find our anchor? Join us as we explore 7 Stoic lessons that hold the key to mastering your emotions and navigating life's storms with unwavering determination. Before we begin, I kindly ask you to like this video to help spread Stoic philosophy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and activating the bell to ensure you don't miss any content. Lesson number 1. Understand what is within your control. Have you ever found yourself caught in a storm? Not the kind with rain and thunder, but the storms of life. Unexpected events, disappointments, or sudden changes. The ancient Stoic philosophers of Greece and Rome have a lesson that serves as an anchor in these moments. The dichotomy of control. Imagine you are planning an outdoor event, and despite all your preparation, it begins to rain. The weather, regardless of your desire, is beyond your control. However, your reaction to the rain is entirely within your control. You can lament, become frustrated, or adapt by moving the event indoors or seeing the rain as a refreshing change. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was born enslaved and rose to become one of the most influential thinkers of his time, summed it up clearly. Some things are within our control, and others are not. It seems simple, but in this simplicity lies profound wisdom capable of transforming our lives. Every day, we face countless situations. Some we can influence, like our daily routines, the books we read, or the company we keep. Others are beyond our reach. Global events, the actions of others, the passage of time, and yes, the weather. The Stoics believed that our well-being does not depend on external events, but on how we interpret and respond to them. It is not the event itself, but our judgment about it that causes our emotions. Think of a time when you faced a setback. Perhaps you didn't get the job you wanted. At the moment, it felt like a disaster. But over time you may have realized it was a blessing in disguise, leading to better opportunities or personal growth. To practice this, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is yes, take action. If the answer is no, it is an opportunity to practice acceptance and adaptability. By understanding and internalizing this principle, we can free ourselves from unnecessary anguish. We can navigate life with serenity, knowing that while we cannot control the winds, we can adjust our sails. Lesson number 2. Reflect before reacting. In today's digital age, where speed is often celebrated, the act of reflection may seem outdated. Yet, it is precisely this pause to ponder that can save us in a world demanding rapid responses. Think of the countless times we are faced with decisions, big or small, from choosing a meal at a restaurant to deciding on a career path. The range of choices is vast. But it is not just the magnitude of these decisions that matters. It is how we approach them. Consider the common situation of reading a message that triggers intense emotion. It could be a colleague questioning your work or a friend making an offhand remark. The instinctive reaction might be defensive or angry. But what if, instead of diving headfirst into this emotional spiral, you took a step back? By allowing yourself this brief pause, you are not suppressing your emotions, but giving them space to be understood. This practice of reflection is not about passive acceptance or avoidance. It is about active engagement with our thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, why did this comment affect me so deeply? What beliefs or past experiences are influencing my current emotions? Is my immediate reaction based on the present situation or something I carry from the past? Reflecting before reacting also fosters empathy. By giving ourselves time, we can also consider others' perspectives. Perhaps the colleague had a stressful day, or the friend didn't realize the weight of their words. In relationships, this practice can be an essential pillar. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we all reflected before reacting? How many bridges could be built instead of burned? It is in these reflective moments that we find clarity, compassion, and connection. Lesson number 3, practice dispassion. In a world that often feels like an emotional roller coaster, the idea of practicing dispassion may seem out of place. However, it does not mean suppressing emotions or becoming indifferent, but cultivating a balanced perspective. Imagine observing events, situations, and even your own emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Think of the last time you watched an engaging movie. There were moments of tension, emotion, and perhaps sadness. While immersed in the story, a part of you knew it was just a movie. You didn't rush to help the hero or console the crying character. You observed, felt, but stayed in your seat. This is the essence of dispassion. Being deeply involved with life, feeling its emotions, but also knowing when to remain grounded and observant. This approach is vital in our era of information overload. Every day, we are bombarded with news, updates, and notifications. Reacting passionately to every piece of information would leave us exhausted. Dispassion provides a space to process and act in a balanced way. In relationships, it allows us to listen more effectively, respond rather than react, and handle conflicts productively. Lesson number 4. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Life is filled with moments that test our patience and perspective. From small inconveniences like spilled coffee to significant challenges like arguments with loved ones. In the heat of the moment, it is easy to be consumed by immediate emotions. But one powerful question can change our perspective. Will this matter in 5 years? This simple reflection transports us to the future, allowing us to view the present moment in a new light. Suddenly, the heated argument or missed opportunity is seen differently. Most of today's worries will become irrelevant over time. Remembering this can help us prioritize what truly matters, fostering resilience and clarity. Imagine recent situations in your life and reflect on how they might be viewed more lightly in the future. Lesson number 5. Keep a Stoic journal. The act of journaling has been celebrated throughout history as a tool for introspection and growth. For the Stoics, it was not just a record of events, but a space for reflection, internal dialogue, and alignment with personal values. Imagine ending the day not just by recording what happened, but analyzing how you responded. What triggered that burst of joy or that unexpected irritation? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a journal to remind himself of Stoic principles and navigate the challenges of his life with wisdom. Writing can help us organize thoughts and identify repetitive patterns that cause us suffering or joy. Lesson number 6. See obstacles as opportunities. The world is full of challenges, from personal setbacks to global upheavals. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control the events that affect us, we can control our interpretation and response to them. Every obstacle carries within it the seed of growth, provided we are willing to cultivate it. By facing challenges as agents of change, we find unexpected paths and new meanings for our experiences. Think about how challenging situations have positively shaped your life. Lesson number 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is more than saying thank you. It is deeply acknowledging the forces, moments, and people that enrich our lives. The Stoics saw gratitude as a path to happiness, anchoring themselves in the present and valuing life's blessings. Recognizing simple things, like the warmth of the sun or a friend's laughter, amplifies their beauty and significance, helping us cultivate contentment and resilience. Think of 3 things you are grateful for today and see how it changes your perspective. As the day ends, ancient wisdom echoes in our modern world. How will you use these Stoic lessons to shape your tomorrow? We look forward to hearing your thoughts and experiences. Share in the comments, and let us continue this journey of self-discovery together. Thank you for being with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and never stop seeking wisdom.